Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Today, I'm here with one of the students inside of my signature program, Cover Your Assets, Raphie Wagner. Thank you so much for being here with me.
I'm so excited and I'm so happy to just share all I can.
Oh, thank you so much. Okay, so why don't we get started just by tell us a little bit about yourself and your business and your journey to get where you are today.
I I'm a podcast business tool strategist,
Mhm.
and I help medical professionals, medical entrepreneurs use podcasting to kind of elevate their authority, know, like, and trust, visibility. And with that, I've also incorporated business tool strategy to make sure that as an entrepreneur, you're making the right choices as far as what CRM to use, what email marketing platform to use, all of those things. And I approach my business a little different. I'm kind of an anti-influencer
Mhm.
entrepreneur. So I tend to stay away from the all-in-ones. I tend to stay away from the platforms that have the big marketing influencer, entrepreneur, $1 million lifestyle type of people. I don't, if they're connected to it, chances are I won't like that. So my obsession with software and stuff like that kind of lended me towards that service.
Mhm.
And I have been an entrepreneur for quite some time. I would say that I'm a recovering, throwing spaghetti at the wall entrepreneur.
Yep. You're
I think that
narrowing
sums it
it
up.
in. Yeah, amazing. Okay, so you're a student inside of Cover Your Assets. Do you remember when you joined?
No, I think it's been quite some time. I think it's probably been over a year.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I
So
think it's been quite some time.
if you can remember back, can you tell us about how did you feel about the legal aspects of your business? Did you have anything in place yet before you joined?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I had explored the what a contract should look like, and I had
Mhm.
explored the importance of having your own stuff and that type of thing. I had an LLC that I let go. That's another whole conversation. So I had bits and pieces. Nothing was formal. I actually even went through the start of a trademark process with one of these whatever kind of agencies you want to call them out there
Mhm.
on the internet. Avoid them at all cost.
Yes.
So that was a nightmare. Like I was getting letters to stop using. I mean, it was a mess. So I
Mhm.
was kind of nothing formal and a lot of messes.
Okay. So what has changed for you since then?
Well, since then, I'm officially a new LLC in the state of
Mhm.
Florida. I
Congratulations.
have a business bank account. I am working on my website. I have access to the amazing contracts that are in Cover Your Assets. So I feel sturdy and safe and confident in anything I do now. So like I'm working on my website and I have everything I need for the policy, the GDPR, all of
Mhm.
that. I have everything I need when I start to work with somebody, whether it's a contractor, a collaboration. I mean, I literally have everything at my fingertips, and that's just reassuring. And then to know that I have that stuff. Like I don't have to freak out over it. I literally just have to sign in, find where it is, and grab it.
Yeah.
And
Has that changed how you approach your business at all?
definitely the confidence to move forward with things. So the
Mhm.
confidence to talk to somebody about collaboration, the confidence to talk to somebody about, one way I'm using it too is I look at the contracts and the templates you have and I compare them to if I want to sign an affiliate with someone. I
Mm.
want to see if they're using the same verbiage and do they include the same things that you have. So I'm also using it like that, like a compare and contrast type of thing.
Yeah, that's
Um,
a really great point because I
yeah,
write everything to be in your favor, right? And so you can see, like, okay, what is this if it is in my favor versus what they've written, and how does that compare? That's a very smart.
yeah. So, and I'm doing that because part of my business, as I'm slowly getting private clients and moving away from gigs and
Mhm.
doing contract work, part of my mission is also to increase my affiliate marketing. So
Mhm.
that's why I'm really paying attention to other people's agreements
Yep.
and whether or not I want to be part of them, because I know that's a big area that I want to build up.
Mhm. Okay. So why did you choose me? Or how did you even find me?
I found you on Instagram.
Mhm.
And I think what just attracted me was that you were like, you're not pushy. You weren't like in my face. It was just kind of like someone you would sit at Starbucks with or like
Mhm.
go to brunch with. You know what I mean? It wasn't, it just wasn't pushy. Um, and I actually started your cover your assets while in another legal type of program that was so disappointing
Mm.
that I wasn't even finding value in that program, which caused me to seek yours. So there you go.
Yeah, it's definitely a trend in the legal industry to, I don't know, alienate people. And I really want to be the person who is not like trying to speak over your head or look smart or anything. I just want to sit down and have a coffee with you and we'll figure it out together. And on the same token, it's like it can get so inflated, like lawyer rates and all of that. And I'm just, I don't know. I guess I resonate a little bit with what you said at the beginning about like avoiding all of that influencer stuff and I don't know, overinflating everything that we're doing.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And
Mhm.
I think too is when I look to work with somebody, I kind of dig around their social media.
Mhm.
So I kind of see who are they following, who's following them, who are they commenting on, and that kind of stuff. And for a woman of color, I didn't find anything that was like red flags.
Mm.
And I'm very conscious of that. I'm very conscious of a community that's inclusive, a community that, kind of goes towards and understands equality.
Mhm.
And so that's part of my vetting process.
Mhm.
And I felt comfortable with that. And then once I was in the program, I was like, this is like wild. I mean, completely so generous, Amy. Like, what other program do you have like calls and added classes like all the time? It's amazing.
Oh, good. I'm glad. Is there anything that you've learned from me about the legal aspects of business that was really surprising to you or that you hadn't thought about before?
um, I think just that there are options. Like you don't have to go to these online things, the one that like legal Zoom type of things. You don't have to do that. Like there's other options. And
Mhm.
there's also, I kind of gain the confidence of trusting myself to do my own thing,
Yeah.
to like actually go to the state of Florida website and kind of do my own thing,
Mhm.
and then all your additional classes just completely blow me away because the trademark class like that was so like pulled apart and was so understandable. Like
Good.
I would have the first time I did it with this agency again, avoid those types of things at all cost anybody.
Mhm.
But I understood the classes and the way that, I mean, you literally that whole, I think it was like a week worth of calls. Like
Mhm.
I walked away knowing, okay, I actually know that I could probably understand this process and understand how to choose what to choose.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
That's really great. I mean, I'm so glad that you say all of that because a part of my whole mission is to show you like you as a business owner just starting like as a solopreneur, I guess the word people use, you are the legal department for your business for a long time. Like there's a long time before anyone else is going to have their hands on it. And I really want to empower people to understand it and not just hand it off and not know what's happening. And because that can potentially land you in hot water. You get things like paying for a trademark that doesn't go all the way through just because you don't know what's happening and you don't know what questions to ask. And so I want to give you the tools to be able to make the right decisions. Or even if that decision is, okay, I'm going to hand this off because I know enough to know that this person knows what they're talking about at a minimum, right?
Right. Absolutely. That's a great point, because part of my LLC, I did do a registered agent
Mhm,
part, just because the address and the physical location and all of that. So I did that part, but I understood that. I
mhm,
understood that, and I understood why I was doing it. Whereas when I went into this whole trademark thing before, it was just a complete nightmare. Like, I had phone calls, I got FedEx threatening messages
yep,
and everything. And I put myself out there. Like, I put my home address out there. I put myself out there.
mhm,
And this person, these people that do it, and I believe they have some lawsuits against them, this particular organization. But they my information was shared everywhere. Like, even to this day, I still get emails about, do I want to start it again? Do I want to reclaim an abandoned trademark? Do I want to do this? I mean,
mhm,
it's all goes into spam, but sometimes I catch it. I was like, this has been years, and I'm still plagued with the mess of that.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, and I think it was about a year ago or a little bit more, I received another email about a class action lawsuit with this
Yep.
company. I didn't proceed. I was like, I just want to be done with it. But that just goes to show you that these agents online, these people that claim to be able to help you and do it, I'm pretty sure that 95% of the time you're going to end up with a headache.
Yeah, yeah, you're not the only person who's mentioned that to me. There are multiple companies that have like claimed to register trademarks. If the process doesn't go through, they're not actual lawyers, and now there are lawsuits against them for fraud. So that is a
Yeah.
common thing that happens.
Yeah.
So just like knowing upfront what you're getting yourself into is such a game changer.
Yeah, absolutely. And your trademark that class. Like, I now know I can help with the application. Like, I know what you're going to need, but I'm
Mhm.
not touching it.
Right.
But I understand what the classes are and all the categories and all those things. So I understand it, but I also understand that I'm not even attempting to. And I really don't know how anybody would do that by themselves, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
I
yeah. So
mean,
you can make the informed choice to say,
yes.
okay, I understand how I can help, what I need to contribute, and also what I'm going to keep my hands off of.
Ex- Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Well, just one more. Is
Okay.
there, for anybody who's on the fence about joining Cover Your Assets, is there anything you think that they should know?
Quite a few things. I do think that if you're about to start a business, so if you are like ready to take that leap, about to start your business, a perfect program to join. Even if you're in the middle, even if you did things maybe not the right way, because I know there's people out there that they started getting money to their PayPal, they started doing things.
Mhm.
It's time to become official. Do the program. If you've been in business and you're starting to do more one-to-one, or you're starting to do more things that are connecting you with other people, do the program, because you need those contracts and you need all those things. So it's for everybody. It's not really for a beginner, a middle, or an end. It's for all of those people. And there's value everywhere, and a great community and great calls. And I mean, I'm telling you, what I'm getting from your program is, I mean, more than tenfold of what I was getting before, and it was a more expensive program.
Mhm.
So it's so much value. The calls, like, if you're someone who needs to learn by hearing and by seeing what other people are doing, the monthly calls are great. All those added classes are great. So I really think I kind of feel like, I know it's, the disclaimer as far as lawyer and legal advice, but I do feel like they're little mini law classes.
Mhm.
Like, it's enough, like you said, you're really equipping us to know enough to either do it ourselves, not do it at all, or hire you.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for doing this with me. For anyone who is interested in learning more about you, can you just tell us where to find you?
Sure. As I'm working on my website, I was just doing the templates this morning. The website's not done. So go to Instagram and I am Raphie Knows Pods, Raphie Knows Pods. And hopefully the website will be more than a coming soon page very shortly.
Okay, well, update me on that, and I will put your links below this video where I post it.
Okay.
Thank you again so much for doing this with me. This has been great.
You're very welcome. Thank you.